never mind. You can edit this out of your video. You have no idea.
Jesse's getting unsolicited man pictures.
No, there's no pictures.
Well, requests. What? It's Sunday, October 4th. I have not been vlogging this weekend because I have not been feeling very good. Still I'm not. But today I thought I would take you along for my dinner adventure. I am going to be cooking chicken fajitas, which I have never done before. I will be making fresh pico de gallo, which I have never done before, and I will not be eating. It's too many things mixed together, but my family hopefully will enjoy it. I will have the fajitas though. Then I am also going to make cilantro lime rice in the rice cooker, which is actually something I have made before. It's a dupe for Chipotle's rice, and it is goddamn delicious. So I'm going to start with that, and then I am going to work on all of the other things. So come along with me while we make some dinner. I'll make sure that the recipes are linked below. They are not my recipes. They are from various blogs and such. And I'll let you know what we think when we're done. So let's get started. So I have my like ancient aroma rice cooker. This thing is like 1,000,000 years old. Now I know you are supposed to rinse rice, but I don't, generally speaking. I'm assuming it's better, but whatever. I do always spray the bottom of my rice cooker though, because this thing cooks like to the bottom. It's a pain in the ass.
Thank you.
It doesn't work though. Like I spray it, but it's still like...
Still better.
Better than what it would be, yeah. So I'm gonna do 4 cups of rice, I think. What is it? What am I gonna do? 3 or 4 cups. I don't like saving rice for the next day because I know that it can not be the best for you. And then for this specific recipe, I just put in like a zhuzh of olive oil. And then it calls for bay leaves. I don't know what the point of the bay leaves is, but that's what they say. So, boom. We'll get back to that later. Next, I need to both get the pico de gallo ready so it can like sit, but then also get some stuff chopped up for the fajitas. So what do I have here? I have 2 red bell peppers. So these are already sliced and washed and all that good stuff. But I wanted to grab 1 more because I didn't think that would be enough. And so I have this orange one that I just washed. 2 onions, a big one and a small one. The big one is going to be for the fajitas and the small one is for the pico. I've got my cilantro right here that needs to get chopped up for the pico de gallo. I need some just on its own, and I need some for the rice. And then I've got some Roma tomatoes. I think, what was it, 5 of them? It was 1.5 pounds, which is what the recipe calls for. And then a jalapeno. I'm not gonna throw the jalapeno in the compost, that would be weird. I feel like this is a good size for the pico de gallo. So before I cut up the jalapeno, I want to cut up the bell pepper and then the onions, because I want to cut those up before they get any jalapeno juice on them, because my kids will be excited about jalapeno juice, but I, on the other hand, will not be, because I do not eat spicy things. Now one thing I gotta do real quick is lime juice. The pico says to marinate the onions, the jalapeno, limes, and salt before you add the onions and cilantro. So I need a 1/4 cup of lime juice. I'm gonna need more limes. I had to go out and get more limes because I wasn't gonna have enough. I need limes for the fajitas, I need limes for this situation, and I need limes for the rice. Although this 1 lime might be enough. It was a big And 1 more half. I'll save the other half. I love this juicer, by the way. It is like both great exercise. Nope, still a little bit more. For my tendinitis, and satisfying. Alright. I'll set this off to the side and set you off to the side. So we have juice and then onion. So I guess we'll cut this onion first. The big guy. This is the one for the fajitas. I will be picking these out of my food. I do not like onions. Oh, balls. That was a mistake. This bowl was severely underestimating how much room I needed. All right, so thus far we have the jalapeno, the onion, and then we're gonna put in the 1/4 cup of lime juice and 3/4 of a teaspoon or tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon? Teaspoon? What the fuck? Teaspoon. Oh, that's a lot of extra salt. Woohoo! If I had done that wrong. So now it says to just let this sit. I'm gonna use this like spoon with the holes in it because that's what we're gonna use to serve it. But I'm gonna like stir this up to kind of let it marinate while I do the rest of it. Side, gigantic bowl of extensive epicness. Okay, so what do I have to do? I need to cut up the tomatoes and I need to cut up the cilantro. I'm just gonna use a wet kitchen cloth to kind of wipe this off. I don't need to get rid of all of the jalapeno-ness, just enough to like not be heinous for me. I'm not trying to sanitize this. All of these vegetables have been washed already. I just don't want to have extra jalapeno flavor in my cilantro. So I'm gonna just basically chop this entire bunch of cilantro up. Enough for the pico, enough for the rice, and then some extra in case people want it. And maybe you're not supposed to cut the stems up, but I always have. I don't give that much of a shit. I don't cut the whole stems up usually. I just cut whatever's in there because I'm lazy. And I don't care enough to have like perfect cilantro. I just care enough for that delicious cilantro taste, which I know some people hate. I am definitely not one of those people. To finish this rice, first you have to take the bay leaves out. Still not really sure what the bay leaf is for. I'm going to put in the juice of 1 lemon and 2 limes. There's a measurement, I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna throw in some cilantro and I'll mix it up and see what I think. I've made this enough times where I kind of do it by sight. And then we'll do a few zhuzhes of salt. You just give it a good mix. And basically when I've mixed it, I'll see kind of how much cilantro, like does it look right? We like cilantro in this house. Not a recipe I would recommend if you're of the soapy cilantro persuasion. Looks good to me. So I'm just going to throw this back on and leave it on warm and it'll be ready when we are done. And now then it is time to just get the tomatoes cut up. There's the pico de gallo. I'm gonna let this set and then I'm going to wash this. I get this cutting board washed and out of the way so that I can get out a plastic cutting board for the chicken when it is time. All right, I took a break to clean up and now I am making the fajita seasoning so that I can then get it on the chicken and get going with the cooking of the actual fajitas. Chili powder. This is not gonna be big enough. Well, it might be big enough. We'll see. Cumin, garlic powder, oregano, paprika, salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon pepper. Fajita seasoning. I'm heating this up to medium heat. And it says a couple tablespoons of olive oil, but I have found the avocado oil has a better smoke point for cooking things. So I'm doing a couple tablespoons of avocado oil. And then when it's come up to temperature, I will sit these chicken breasts on there and cook them for like 8 minutes per side. So I've got these ones resting and I've got the other 2 going on the pan right now. And then I will do the vegetables and then slice these up. So we've got some freshly grated cheddar and jack and avocado, cilantro, and the pico, and then tortillas. So that should be good, plus some sour cream from the fridge. This is not a meal I would recommend making on a night when you're trying to be fast, especially if you're going to make the pico de gallo from scratch. Sorry.
It is not an emergency. You are safe. should have anticipated this, but I am not available to help.
Neither am I.
Hey, Kat, can you pause your video game for a sec? Just pause. And what you need to do is fan away the fumes from the smoke detector in the hallway. Or RJ, if you are present. Anybody with a newspaper or any kind of fanning implement can help here. Loki, it's okay. Don't knock my beer over. It's not worth it. You need a thing. You need a piece of a pillow or anything to fan the air.
The worst of the smoke will be over as soon as this chicken finishes cooking.
Loki's upset. Help him.
I'm coming. It's gonna keep being smoky for 5 more minutes at least. Did I just push the button?
Cindy, I don't fucking know. I'm at my computer. Because I'm helping 4 other noobs through a dungeon. Just take the battery out.
Oh, I was doing the wrong fucking thing! Oh my god.
What are you, new to smoke detectors?
We were waiting for the thing on the wall.
Just take it down, Cindy. Bring it to me.
I can't.
Pull the battery out. Alright. New plan.
Drop it on the ground.
Where is the thing now?
On the floor.
Oh my god, there's so much smoke.
My eyes are I'm sorry.
Thank you, RJ. Oh, god damn it. I deactivated it, but now we need a new smoke detector.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is a smoky situation. I just destroyed our smoke detector. We're about to eat. Thank you. We're gonna go out back and eat, but here is an idea of what they look like. These ones are mine, and I put the rice in the fajitas. It's Monday morning, and I was too tired last night after that marathon to finish updating you. So the fajitas were delicious. They came out really good. Lots of smoke. And we don't have a very good vent above our oven, so that probably contributed, but we wound up eating outside because of all the smoke. The pico de gallo recipe, I don't eat pico de gallo, but according to my children and my husband, it was phenomenal. The rice was fine as per usual. I think I let it sit for a little too long, so it got a little drier. Both Jesse and RJ gave enthusiastic thumbs up to the fajitas. Kat's not really a big fan of fajitas, I found out after making this, but we'll eat them, but just, it's not their favorite. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check in the description both for the recipes and for information on checking to see if you're registered to vote. You know, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Holy shit, it's getting loud. And until next time, my dudes, peace out.